Hello, greetings everyone, and welcome to my void. My little character seems to be a little bit delayed on my mouth. Yep, there he goes. He's starting to pick it up. Today we're going to be playing a bit of State of Decay, as the title assists, because why not? I'm not really feeling up to a dedicated type of scenario, so hopefully a stream like this will be fine. Today we have joining me, Psycho. Hello, Psycho. Welcome to the stream. And let's get into it. Let's see who joins us for stream today. I've pressed the button a few times. Oh wait, my controller died. That figures. Just gonna make sure, yep, that is in fact muted. I'm loading in right now. Let's get into this. We can do this. See how this goes. I see I have one viewer already. Welcome to the stream. Today, instead of water, I have some tea. So hopefully that's gonna keep me warm, because it's pretty cold. Hey Foxsoul, how's it going? We missed you last stream. Everything alright? Or are you just busy? You don't gotta tell me if you don't want to. Just figure out how things are going. Let's see. Yeah, I already got my leader. My leader's going to be traded off since he is in fact my leader now. He can actually take a break.
No.
He needs to take a break. He has a lot of injuries and he's tired. Oh,
Keeps him until he dies.
gosh dang it. Oh, that's no good. Everything alright? Hope everything's alright. Let's see. Let's see. We'll go ahead and take that. We've got a K-bar, so we'll switch those out. Actually, we'll do that knife. We've got a couple vat packs, so which one do we want? We'll take the army issued. Let's find out, what are you? I cannot pronounce your name. Vendasha? Vendasha? Densha? Vendanshi? I don't know. I'm trying, but it's not working. Okay, you're a warlord. With a name like that, you sound like an ancient warlord. My apologies to one that may offend. She's wearing a long sleeve jacket, but I kind of want her to wear something else. I don't want the... Do I want the bomber jacket? I don't want the bomber jacket. Hey mate, like I said, it's 100% okay with you missing the stream. Just was a little worried. And now, I'm hoping your girlfriend's alright. Like, genuinely, freaking family comes first and loved ones come first. 100%. Psycho, if you want to talk with, Foxhole, he's in stream. If you're there.
I'm not. I'm never there.
But no, my streams are... Take your time. My streams are not as important as a loved one. Nowhere near. Ooh. You know what? We'll do the shark video. I'm fine with this. Oh, you're in my world already. Hello, Psycho. Figure I'd go and do a survivor activity over here. Let's see. He's a sheriff, right? Yeah, sheriff. What about you? You're a trader. So sheriff requires me to build something, which I believe I can do here. Because I believe the sheriff's is a sniper tower, which is a big plot or small plot? It's a large one. Dang it. Okay, Daniel. That's cool. You know what? No, we'll come back for Daniel's thing. Let's see. What does the base need? The base needs bullets. So while we're out, we can go and look for bullets. Let's grab... We need a weapon, so we'll take the machete, I guess. And we'll take these. Is there any, actually, is there anything in the trunk? No. Okay, we should be fine then. Let's see. Let's go. Welcome back. Sure. Thank you. I decided to pick out something different this time because, personally, I prefer rock and roll over country and other stuff. So whenever I found out that the radio I've been using has a rock radio, I went straight for it. Because I didn't know that up until now. You good, Psycho?
I prefer metal.
Metal's good, but
I hope motherfucker.
what did a screamer go off? I didn't hear him.
Yeah.
I was paying too much attention to chat, if I'm being honest. Need to pay a bit more attention to this.
It's fine. It's only Dread Zone.
Yeah, it's only Dread Zone, but still, even if on Dread Zone is the one where if you aren't paying at least a little attention, you might actually die to a screamer.
Ow.
Because a screamer can cause a horde, which is not great. Can you just get done already, lady?
Yeah, but it's not a challenge either.
No, it's not. Can I hit you? Thank you. Cool. Anytime. What are you gonna give me? You gave me something. Oh, I can talk to her about joining my community.
Stinky.
You know what? Just for the time being, let's read what your stats are.
Horrible.
Mechanics. Not great. But for the time being, it allows me to move bases.
The only way to guarantee your people won't have negatives is if they have 2 golden stats when you get them.
Yeah, I know, but it's really hard to do that on Dread. Or really hard to guarantee that on Dread.
That's why I only do Red Talon Authorities.
Yeah, the problem is I have a community with Red Talon, and I'd prefer to not use Red Talon again unless it's the Hacker, because the Hacker's my favorite Red Talon.
I prefer Demo.
The Hacker gives me an extra thing, which is what I like.
Yeah, but Demo's 2 item stack size, munitions, and electronics knowledge.
That is true. But I can get a demo for free here, luckily.
You ain't got shit.
Well, I understand, like, the music changing and stuff like that, because genuinely, I don't have a favorite, but I have a music type that I prefer over others.
Yeah, I haven't listened to metal in at least 3 months, but metal is my preferred music style.
Yeah. Yes, switch now because it's a mission.
I was going to just give you some basic toolkits, but I want to save them because I only have 33 of the basic toolkits, and I have 72
please,
advanced.
Don't do this. It's too late.
What?
I accidentally called in the car. It's over there if you don't mind going grabbing it.
The car?
The impeller.
Oh.
Yeah.
The shit car.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually really glad they added the fact that you can salvage freaking backpacks, because screw this thing. Goodbye level 8. Or not level 8, but level 7.
Honestly, I do kind of like the way the impeller looks, though.
It does look cool, but the problem is it is not a great one if you're wanting to do a lot of looting. Like, that's the biggest problem with it. What, held up, what was yours? Yours is close combat, so I don't need to grab a weapon for you. I just need to grab a gun for you. And you got weapon handling, which means I don't need to grab a bolt action. Is this a bolt action?
I don't mind rock. The metal I listen to is more alternative anyway.
Psycho, can you...
So I am partial to heavy metal.
Can you give me a guns book that allows me to change my special thing for guns? Because I'm using a sniper. Don't worry about it. Actually, I think I'll keep them like this for
No,
now.
I have to find it. I don't know where it's at. I
Oh.
probably have like 6 of them, but I don't remember where they are in the sorting system anymore because they fucking changed it.
The only reason why I bring it up is because I like Marathon, I like Marathon
Okay,
because it's
let me
safe
fucking
on
tell you the order
running.
it goes in. It goes chemistry, fighting, computers, cooking, craftsmanship, then shooting, fishing, gardening, lichenology, mechanics, medicine,
That's great.
then wits, recycling, sewing, sleeping, soundproofing, utilities.
That's great.
Where are my other textbooks? I know I have more. Uh, anyway, here.
I just need a shooting one so I can get rid of.
Well, there's a shooting too, because it only let me drop a stack of 2.
Let me see if I can drop one. Here we go. Okay. What I want is sharpshooting, because is it sharpshooting or gunslinging? Gunslinging does the aim snap. I'm gonna do gunslinging then, because I like the aim snap. Yes, awesome. Rock, just like you, rock is for the most part my favorite. I listen to metal. I listen to all forms of rock. Alternative rock is my favorite. Okay.
Alternative metal is probably my favorite, but again, I'm partial to heavy metal, so. Also, there's stuff in the back of the car.
Cool. Which one should we grab? Should we bring this one since it's upgraded and stuff? You put this stuff in the back, so yes.
Well, that one's default upgraded. We could switch stuff over. But yeah, the anniversary vehicle comes default upgraded. Anyway, go to my fucking marker, bastard.
Okay, go into your marker.
Actually, stop here.
What's up?
Go in there and loot. Because that could have ammunition. It's a military outpost.
Oh yeah, I have ammunition still needed. Where is...
It's inside the tent.
No, it's not.
And then one
it's
out
right here. I only have one.
Oh.
And neither
Mine
one
was inside the tent.
And neither one of them was thing. That's great. Okay, get in.
Yeah, that's funny. This dude's stuck in this supply fucking container. The shipment container. Fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna leave you.
No. There we go.
I don't know how long certain missions stay up, so I'm trying to get to your marker, and I'm gonna go talk to them while we're at your marker.
My marker's another ammo place, so...
Yeah, I want to get the ammunition. I've been alright. Trying to pick out a game for this. I was thinking about doing Amnesia, but I genuinely don't feel like doing it right now.
I couldn't care less.
No, you couldn't.
Literally, I've pretty much just been trying to find a game to play. I was actually watching Overwatch comments when I was invited.
Sure. Add you as a follower.
Oh, fucker.
Hold up, hang on. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you can't trade with them right now?
One thing he has is food and I think a gas rucksack.
Okay. Your marker isn't far, so it should be fine.
My marker's in Oasis. That one's up at the top left.
Yeah, I know. Let's go. Okay. One again. I'm just fast searching to get this done and over with.
Yep.
No weapons. rucksacks or anything. Hey, that's cool.
Nice.
Good. Nice. Like, I do this, so I end up having to play games that I wouldn't normally want to play a lot of, so that I can make sure I have good content. This game is one where the content is literally doing the missions and running around and scavenging, so I just don't touch this whenever I'm doing it. But for, like, Grounded, I have to go through and I have to grind up materials and I have to do this, that, and the other. It's not freaking amazing whenever you don't want to play the game, but you know you should probably go and get those resources.
Yeah, I haven't even tried the new Modern Warfare. I have it through a friend as well, but
Oh, no,
I think COD should have died a while ago.
Noah got the new Modern Warfare.
Well, Chris bought it for him. They've been playing it and say it's fun, but again, I think COD should have died a while ago.
I'm under the same thing. It should have.
See, I don't mind the grind, it's just it seems like the quality of gameplay is kind of going downhill. They add mechanics that require more skill, and then it seems like starting with fucking Black Ops 4. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but starting with Black Ops 4, they just started making shit easier, where it requires less skill to play zombies or multiplayer.
I'm not gonna argue with that fact. Please have stealth. Stealth, yes!
That's one reason why I like Black Ops 3 more than Cold War. Because on a casual, I hit round 30 in Black Ops 3. On casual, just me fucking around, I hit round 50 without downing in Cold War. And it's so much more boring.
I personally just meh. I think if they're going to keep COD alive, they need to go back to what made it COD in the first place. Realistic.
Or they need to make it completely new, not related to the old franchise whatsoever.
And one thing they should stop trying to do is being meta. Being meta is not good for a game like Call of Duty. Personal opinion. I'll hold off for a second. I was about to leave, but I'll hold off for a second.
I'm getting so much lag whenever I put anything in my fucking storage.
As to be expected. Maybe you should start pulling stuff out that, or no, maybe you should start scrapping the excess of backpacks that you have.
No.
Why? If you scrap the excess of backpacks,
I like my collection.
Just scrap it to where you only have one of each.
No.
Or maybe 5 of each. Because the freaking thing is, you have like 30 of each backpack, and you only use the Red Talon or the Tier 8s. And the Red Talon are the best ones you can use.
I don't care. I like my collection.
I do too, but in the sake of actually being able to run your game with other people... Sorry, I didn't know you were going back for it again.
Also, more than 30. I'm in the supply locker right now. Anyway.
I don't know how.
It's more than 30.
I don't know how.
My inventory transcends your logic.
It does.
Anyway. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's my favorite multiplayer is Black Ops 2. Favorite zombies is
Wandering Trader,
probably Black Ops 3. And then I love Black Ops 1's campaign.
We're going to the Wandering Trader.
Modern Warfare is also really good. Like the original Modern Warfare is also really good.
Dude, just seeing the pumpkin smile inside the freaking thing is terrifying. Just a little. Cool. Another infestation. Did they pass the infestation update yet?
I have no idea.
Because it seems like they're going really fast. But personally, if they're going to keep COD alive, if they're truly going to keep it alive and not move on to something else entirely, they need to either return to their roots or find a new formula. Entirely. Because the formula they're using right now is not working. Gonna remove that real quick. I'll turn on the light. I can't turn up the brightness. There's no brightness feature in this game. So the brightness I have is the brightness you're gonna have to have.
Who's in the car with us, by the way?
It's a NPC still. Because we're not done with that mission. I just want to go to this guy before he disappears.
No, fucking.
Whoa! He just said, "Screw you." Okay. Wrong one. You. Trait. It's just fuel and stuff. If you want to, you can grab some of his stuff. I would have to agree. Personally, I loved Call of Duty stories more than anything. They were one of my favorite things to do. The problem is, they aren't that anymore. The story is, for the most part, in most of the games, half-assed. Now, the new Modern Warfare, the one that I played, the one before the newest one, was actually pretty good. And I actually like Advanced Warfare's story as well. Oh, I was gonna do that mission. Oh well. But I liked those. But the problem is, they're putting less and less effort into the stories, and the stories are getting shorter and shorter. If they go back to the formula that worked for them, I would probably be willing to play the stories again. But Call of Duty as a franchise itself is just, it needs to die.
For me, it depends. Before I'm willing to buy pretty much any game, I wait for videos on YouTube of how good it is and also how buggy it can be. And I make my opinion based on how I see the gameplay.
And that's an understandable assumption to do. The problem is, you're also subject to the bias of whoever you end up watching.
Yeah, that's why I watch multiple people. The only time I didn't watch multiple people is when I bought Marvel's Avengers. And I ended up not liking the story of Marvel's Avengers for one, and two, it's so buggy we can barely do the multiplayer.
If they fix the bugginess, then the game would actually be usable. But they're not going to. They can't. It's impossible. Okay, there's supposed to be someone here. But there's no one here, so I'm assuming... Where is it? There should be something for me... Ooh. Nope, that was open the door. There should be something for me to search. And I can't find a thing for me to search. Maybe it's on the porch. No?
It seriously just seems like shit's getting easier because I literally went from like a 1 KDA in multiplayer for Black Ops 3 to in Modern Warfare I had a 4 KDA when I was just running around with a knife. So yeah, the game just in general became easier.
And then there's on the opposite ends of the spectrum. If you were actually good at the previous games, chances are you're not going to be on these new ones because they literally changed everything on some of the stuff. We gotta get back to the church. Oh, my eye.
think if they made the games like actually skill based again, it wouldn't be as bad for the gameplay, but
What what I think made Call of Duty really good is the amount that you could, the amount of realism that was suspended but not completely forgotten about, if that makes sense.
no, not at all.
There was still a sense of this could be a realistic battle that takes place. With like Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, that there was a sense of, hey, we have drones that can get to this point right now in the world today. So this isn't a out there thing that could happen. But then we get to stuff like Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare wasn't that bad. The story was pretty good too. The problem is they were leaning way too close into futuristic scenario. Then there's the factor that a lot of the Call of Duty nowadays looks like it's wanting to be a mix between Halo and freaking Battlefield. There we go. That was actually pretty easy.
Yeah, I exist.
Outside of you, Psycho, it was still pretty easy. Because I at least shot 2 of them in the head and managed to kill them myself. Though you did help with one of those 2. I still could have done it. You. Trade with me. Buy some of this crap because I can't carry it all. There we go.
Yeah, I heard the newest Battlefield shit. I haven't played them. I've only played like 2 of the Battlefields, and I've only played like 2 of the Halos as well. Supposedly I played the shit Halo because the first Halo I played was ODST, and the only other one I played is the latest one.
I will be one of the first to admit I have not played a Halo game in its entirety. I have played a little bit, and I repeat, a very little bit of the story of 3, but that is about it.
Yeah.
That's about as far as I go.
Yeah, the Halo I played was ODST. It wasn't bad. I actually liked it, but apparently the community thinks it's shit. Yeah. A lot of the games should have stopped. Assassin's Creed should have died at least 3 games ago. Probably 4 or 5, honestly.
Personally, I
Gears of
think
War should have died 2 games ago at least.
Personally, I think if they want to save Assassin's Creed from itself, they should make it to where basically the world of Assassins is what everything is set in, but you play as other people in the world, not the Assassin's Order itself. Like, you don't play as people connected to the Assassin's Order, but you play as people in the world. So you could be like the latest game, Valhalla, you could be a Viking, but you get to basically see how the Assassins have shaped the world around you from the point of view of a Viking. Does that resonate like as a good idea for a game?
I mean, then it wouldn't really be an Assassin's Creed game. It'd just be another game that has a shadowy cult that partially controls the world.
Yeah, but that's basically what I'm trying to say. We don't need another Assassin's Creed game. If you want to continue the story of the Assassins, there's easier ways to do it. That, or we go into the modern era. We don't need to be in the past anymore. There's no point in being in the past anymore. We've covered most major events that the Assassins would need to be part of.
Oh no, I haven't played all the Halos, like I said, so I can't really form an opinion myself. But from people who have, they say that Halo should have ended a while ago.
I'm under the same thing. Like, I genuinely have not played all of the Halos. I have only
I
played a bit
have.
of one of them, and barely that.
I have, however, played all of the Assassin's Creed games and all the Gears of War games, and I know the Gears of War game should have died like 2 games ago.
I
And
have
I know
played
the Assassin's Creed game should have died at least three
I have
games
played
ago.
every Assassin's Creed game up to date, and if they actually went to the real world premise of it, it would work better than if they decided to stay in the past. Staying in the past is like the worst thing they are doing to the franchise.
That's the thing. That's what the franchise is. If they did what you said, there's
I know,
literal other companies that do the same thing and could probably do it better than Ubisoft could ever hope to.
I know, but if you notice, that is literally the thing holding them back. They don't have a good
Yeah,
modern story, and the past story is getting repetitive.
that's all the companies do anything for anymore.
Yeah, no, that's all they're doing it for. Period. Just money. What's the
Like
point?
seriously, even Overwatch isn't exempt and it's only got 2 games.
What's the point of making something new when we can make the same thing 3 or 4 times in a row, apologize that it's the same thing, and then make the same thing again the very next day, and everyone will just accept it because they want a new game. They don't care if it's the same bullcrap fed to them with a spoon and a fork.
Or a spork.
Or a spork. Hell, yeah, a spork. They'll save money on that. They don't even use a knife. They have like a sharp edge of the freaking
A
spork.
spife.
Pretty much. That's all they're doing. And you know what's funny? That very thing.
But
Not called
it's
that, but
not
that very
free
thing.
though.
Exact worked.
Overwatch 2 isn't free.
No,
It's
it's
got
not.
so many fucking microtransactions and shit.
It's not
Fucking
free. The fact
stupid.
that I actually have a character who I wanted to play as, and you cannot play as that character without owning the battle pass, is bullshit.
You can. You have to hit level 55, which means you have to sink a shit ton of time into the game though. So unless you want to grind for like 4 hours a day minimum every day for a couple of months, then you're not going to get the new character unlocked.
You know what I meant, though.
Yeah. Supposedly in season 2, when Ramattra, the new tank, is being released, they're making changes to the battle pass, decreasing the shop's price, as well as making it easier to earn money to buy shit from the shop. And they're completely reworking support characters, period.
How am I supposed to get over there?
Drive.
Right here? I'm going to make the
Yeah.
assumption that yes is the
Yeah.
answer for my question. The grind in video games is just too much nowadays.
Well, that's why there's so many fucking microtransactions for shit. If they make it too grindy, then a lot of people are just going to fucking pay for it so they don't have to grind it out.
Yeah. So here's a game that I follow very in-depthly, or at least I did up until like 2 months ago, maybe even 4 months ago at this point. Freaking Red Dead Redemption Online, or Red Dead Online as it's called by most of the community.
2, you could play 1 online and you don't
2.
follow 1.
2. The problem with it is they keep on saying they're going to bring new stuff to the community, but they're not. The old players have nothing new, and the new players have new stuff, but you have to grind excessively hard for it because they took away the major way of making money in the game. Or should I say, they took away the major way of making the premium currency in the game, which you need to use the premium currency to buy everything in the game. So that being said, the grind is just too much. New players will buy this $5 pack of basically fake currency to get one roll or 3 rolls, depending upon how smart they are. And then after that, they've spent that money and basically got nothing out of it, because now they're where all of the old players and original players are at, which is with a dead game. Needless to say. Love the game. It's an amazing game. It is it's too far gone.
If they don't make it easier to unlock the new character in the next season of Overwatch 2, I'm probably not going to play it. Because I could realistically spend the time to level up that far and grind out the character. But I don't want to.
The thing is, Psycho himself could play the game, get every character... I think we're stuck. But Psycho himself could play the game, get every character to where he needs them, and so on and so forth. The problem is, if they do that, I'm not going to play the game. Sun is already probably not going to play the game as much anymore. Did it break free? It did not break free. We're using the stock option.
Yeah.
But because of that, there's not many people playing the game anymore. Not as good and poorly developed are two separate things. A game could potentially be really good if the development team did their jobs and developed the game. The problem is, gaming companies don't want the development team to continue doing that.
The thing is, the thing that everything is transitioning to, and the first person to do it big was the game Anthem. The developers of the game Anthem had, a month before release, had an open beta where anyone could join. And the beta was so buggy, and it was pretty much utter shit. So players didn't want to do anything with it. They left it, and then as soon as it fucking released, it was like it was a completely different game. So a lot of players didn't go back to Anthem because it wasn't a big title. No one cared about it. But for other games like Call of Duty, Destiny, Halo, Gears of War, big titles that everyone fucking knows, they're able to do that. They release a shit game that is utter trash, buggy as hell, not worth buying or playing.
Hey,
and then
Fox,
a month
how's it
or two
going?
later, release
Welcome
an
to
update
the
that fixes
stream.
everything.
I'm doing well. I'm hoping you're doing well as well. Sorry for interrupting.
He's also
there.
flipping the car. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's 2.0 update bullshit that makes no fucking sense to do. Because they spend more money overhauling the game completely within a month of its release than they would have if they just properly made the game in the first place.
I'll wait for you to get done because you're not going to get tethered if I drive. My biggest problem with basically the idea nowadays, this game is an exception because the gaming, the developers have done everything they can for this game and have continued to do it. And in fact, this game is still getting updates, just not as big updates, but it's still getting updates, even though it is literally not supposed to.
But the thing is, this game was released before Anthem was. It was released before everyone started doing the new game 2.0 bullshit. So before it was actually made so people would fucking buy it and play it.
That and Undead Labs is pretty much an exception.
There's not a new game yet. They're making a third game, but they don't have a new one yet, so we don't know if they're going to be the exact same as every other fucking company or if they are going to be an exception. We have no idea.
That is true, but so far from how they've treated this game, it seems, let's put it this way, it seems like Undead Labs is an exception. For the time being, that's how it seems. It could change. By all freaking meanings. It could change. In fact, tomorrow they could come out with their new game. They're not going to, but they could come out with their new game, and it could be absolute trash. Oh, I'm out of stamina. I'm hoping it's going to be good too, and from what we've seen of the trailers and stuff, this game, the new game for Undead Labs, is going to be good. But the problem is it going to
Trailers
be
are misleading as shit.
Yeah. And another question is it going to be another Cyberpunk incident? Is the game going to look good on paper up until they release it?
Dude, Cyberpunk was fucked from the beginning.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it going to have been like announced that it's going to be good? We see trailers, we see this, that, and the other, and then we get what Cyberpunk was.
You know a game is going to be released a buggy mess. It's probably utter shit. It might be a good game, but it's at least going to be a fucking horrible buggy mess when the developers of the game consistently push back the release date every 2 or 3 months over the course of 4 fucking years.
Are you talking about Cyberpunk? You bought Cyberpunk twice? I don't blame you, because the game had potential, and whenever you actually were able to play the story, it was pretty good from what I've heard. I did not finish
What
it.
he means is the same thing that happened to, I'm pretty sure, Noah and Raven, where you buy the game and it says you didn't buy the fucking game and it won't refund you.
That
So you have to buy the game again.
that is the bull crap.
It's even worse if you pre-order it, because you won't get the shit for pre-ordering it, but you paid higher because you pre-ordered it than you would have actually just straight buying it.
Yeah, I understand that too. I've had that happen with do not to judge me, but I've had that happen with mobile games where I bought something on a mobile game and then the mobile game didn't give it to me, so I ended up having to buy it again.
But yeah, that's why I don't pre-order games. Noah pre-orders games all the time. More power to him. He's spending more money, but he's also getting exclusive items that no one else will get unless they pre-order.
So you bought it on PS4 and then you bought it on Xbox? That's understandable. Like I said, that is the understandable thing about it. Buying it, if you liked the game, buying it on both things. That's like me and Skyrim. I've bought Skyrim like 3 times. Twice on once on Xbox 360, once on PS4, and once on Xbox One. So I really liked. Ooh. I'm helping you.
I'm not melee fighting them because we just need the kill. I don't need to prove anything, so I'm using my shotgun.
I need a couple kills. I
just need
do
the
more
one.
after this. Well, the thing is, it's more for you than it is for me anyways. Sorry, I saw the opportunity and I just pressed the button.
You're good.
Okay, we're going to the dude now. Who are you
Might want
playing
to
as?
accept Isby's mission.
Oh yeah, I'll accept his
Prince.
mission.
The part killer.
Okay, so he's not your Juggernaut killer, so he doesn't get it, but Hunter does? Question mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hunter was exhausted because I've been using him when I'm playing on my main community. So I
Understandable.
switched off of him so
I'll
he
read
could
your...
regen stamina.
If you sent a message, I'll read your message here in a
The
second.
anime.
I can't look down at the screen right now.
Yeah, I still had it downloaded. I beat the game once already, so what I did is on my second playthrough, I did a money glitch just in the mission to get a shit ton of money. And right now I'm farming street cred, and I'm going to do a David build. I'm pretty much going to use that build with Gorilla Arms and Ascend Devastator.
I never beat Cyberpunk. I want to. Okay, I will wait here for you, and then I'll grab my stuff because I think the two of us can't do it at the same time. Yeah, I understand. I haven't watched the anime. I really want to. Really want to, but I haven't watched the anime. Can I talk to... I can talk to him. Okay, never mind. We'll grab the car because why the hell not? We'll grab this gun because why the hell not? Are there any more outfits or anything that I need to grab? No?
Yeah. Cyberpunk's pretty good.
Scavenge 4 meds.
It's not one of my favorite games, but Cyberpunk is a pretty good game.
This is a weird gun.
In fact, it's been at least 2 weeks since I played it.
Okay,
I will run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Do you want me to go to Isby since hers isn't that hard, or and pick her up real quick?
Go ahead if you want to. I don't care.
Oh, hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up this car again. Yeah, I've never beaten Cyberpunk. I know how the endings go. There are multiple endings, and I know how they go. But I haven't beat it, and I did play it.
You need to get someone with mobile operations for the decreased gas consumption.
That is a good point. I don't want to freaking call in a Red Talon, though. Until I call in the one for hacking.
Ooh, that'd be fun. The co-op DLC.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be fun. Sure, let's go Isby. Actually, I'm gonna go... What's all here? I only have one, I might as well loot it. There we go. And I'm in.
Also, again, Foxel, if you want to join us, or if you want to
if you want to join
have me
us
like
or do
care
anything,
package you some shit in this game, you're free to do so.
we have no problem with you joining us, or if you don't want to join me because I'm playing on a dread zone and it's higher above than what you're used to playing at, we can do something else. I'm willing to switch over to another community so you can get used to the game without having to actually go into a game yourself.
We're also willing to join your community if you want, or if you literally just want to join me, pick up some shit from me so you can get a little bit of a boost in your game, and then you go do your own thing. We're fine with that as well, or at least I am. So.
Or if you just want us to just play with you without affecting your journey at all, we're willing to do that. Hey, there's zombies here, Psycho.
Yeah. I think it's a fairly small game. It's what, 20 gigabytes?
I can go and look at that in a second. It's small in comparison to most others. I'm just gonna throw those right there. Kind of hoping we call in another Juggernaut.
Okay, so steel, sort, size. It's 20.4 gigabytes, so yeah, it's not too big.
If you have a decent internet connection, it should run through pretty fast. If you have a
I'm not saying you have to download it now. Take
no,
your time,
no, take your
download it
time.
whenever you're
Take it
ready.
whenever.
But
Do it whenever you're ready. If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
yeah, I just remember saying you were playing this game, so
Or interested in playing it. I don't remember if you said you were playing it or interested.
it said playing it. But yeah, I figured I'd offer my help again if you wanted it, since I remember you saying you were playing it or had played it.
The game is fun, but it is a survival game. It's not a zombie game as much as it's a resource management game. The zombie part of it is just part of it.
Yeah. Well, you'll notice unless it's like Overwatch and we're doing comp, I fuck around most of the time. Half the time we play, I'm either eating or I'm reading a manga or something while I'm playing. It's only during streams where I put my
Psycho,
full focus into what's going on
can
with
you
the
go over
stream.
there and scout the area so I can find out what's over here?
Sure.
Because I don't like coming over here very often, so I think I'm gonna loot these places while we're over here.
You know, perfect example. Last night, uh, I was, or not last night, but yesterday, I was playing Gunfire with Raging Sun, and the entire time we were playing Gunfire, I was reading manga, getting caught up on three
Yeah,
that
I
I'm
can read.
behind
I
on.
can read and play. Reading and playing is pretty easy for me. I don't know about Psycho.
Yeah, it's not difficult at all. It's really fucking easy.
And this game is basically a lot easier to do that unless I'm driving, because I have to pay attention whenever I'm driving. And that goes for Lethal and Nightmare Zone as well, because on Lethal and Nightmare Zone, shit. On Lethal and Nightmare Zone, me and Psycho are basically having to take our time a lot more than we normally would.
Oh,
So,
I have bad ADHD as well. If I'm not reading a manga or watching a YouTube video, I can't focus grinding most games. I get bored too easy and will just sit in one spot.
I'm about. I'm only get. Fuck. I was gonna jump on the car, not get in the car.
Yeah. Case in point, I don't play any of the Black Ops games or For Honor without either watching YouTube while I'm doing it or having music playing in the background.
I have ADD, which means I can't focus on anything, hyperfocus or not. I have no hyperfocus. It's just I can't focus. Psycho does have hyperfocus. I know he does because he's done it before. He'll be in the middle of talking and then he'll just completely blank out and just do something entirely else for like an hour.
Not that bad.
AKA most of our time playing in Grounded.
Okay, it's because Grounded is boring as shit now, because I did hyper focus on Grounded when you guys were on and I grinded a bunch of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The sad part is they're starting to think about classifying ADD as just a spin-off of ADHD whenever it's its entirely separate thing. which is really screwed up.
Well, they are in the same vein. I would say ADHD would be more of a split off from ADD though, because it's attention deficit disorder, and I think it's attention
Attention
deficit hyperfocus or hyperactivity disorder.
hyperactivity. At least I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on
Oh
that.
no,
I haven't looked it up in
when
a long
I
time.
when I hyperfocus, I fucking hyperfocus. Like, it can
There's
get to the point where in For Honor, I had like 12 other games. I had Destiny 1, I had Rainbow Six Siege, I had so many other games I could play, but for an entire year straight, the only game I played was For Honor. And when I didn't have anything to do, I'd play it for 12 hours a day, which didn't happen too often, but still,
for me,
I like,
if you would consider anything a hyper focus for me, it would be cleaning. Whenever I'm like really bored, I go and clean. But that's not because I hyper focus on it. It's more because I'm upset or I'm bored. So, yeah. That's the reason why I say there's a difference between ADD and ADHD. I can't focus while I'm cleaning. It's just there's so many things to do when cleaning. I can bounce back and forth.
me and Raging Sun both have ADHD, and it aligns most of the time. Like every 2, 3 months, we'll get a game. We'll hyper focus on that game, only play that game, and get like max level in 3 days,
I can
and
name three
continue
games.
playing that game for a month straight after that.
Just
And
so you
then we
know, I
won't know
can
what to
name
play.
3 games. I can name 3 games right now off the top of my head that they've done this to.
But we'll get to the point where again we're like max level in 2 days because we hyper focused on that game. We'll keep playing it for a
I
month
didn't go
after
for.
that,
I didn't go
and
for.
then the game will
God damn it.
become boring and we won't really know what to play for 2 or 3 months, and then we'll find a new game to hyper focus on, or we'll play an old game we played before and start focusing on it more.
Psycho, if you can find my last one, please tell me because I can't find it. Is it in here? There it is.
In the first one, probably.
It was. It is meds. It's a med rucksack in particular. So
Need me to grab it?
can you grab this food one that's on the ground?
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, like if you stare at the mini map and you randomly see me
It's in there.
curve in a random direction, like away from where we're supposed to be going, that's because I'm doing something else while I'm playing, and I'll notice after a couple of seconds and course correct.
Psycho, if it wasn't for the simple fact that you're in here, so he has something to read, he would probably be reading a book or watching something while playing with me. Which it gets aggravating, I'll be entirely freaking honest. Because I'll be talking to him and he'll just go silent and be like, huh, did you say something? But
Must have been the wind.
I understand it because I've played with Psycho, I've played with Sun, hell, even Raven, my sibling, has also got ADHD, so I've been dealing with it for most of my life.
Yeah, but legitimately in this game, it's because I find this game boring for the most part because of how far along I actually am.
Which,
Literally,
that can be chalked up to a few different things. One of them being the fact that Psycho just happens to have been with me for most of my stuff.
it's more the fact that I've done all the big shit. I've fucking fought juggernauts on literally every current difficulty with a knife and killed them.
I got a gun thing, Psycho. I finally got
And by
bullets.
knife, I mean a rusty screwdriver specifically.
Even though there is no damage difference, we did it with the rusty screwdriver to say that you can do it with the literal worst weapon in the game. Because
Pretty much same, except for me, it wasn't grounded. It was Fallout 76 for the fourth time.
I will read your comment here in a second. I'm trying to get us lined up.
Same all, but we just got bored, like Dying Light 2. I bought it, played it for a week, and then started grounded.
Okay. Thank you for reading that out for me, Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually say that it's basically the same for me, but for me, it's more towards I can't stay focused on one game. The reason why I like Grounded is because Grounded doesn't require me to stay focused on one thing. But I also can't, since I can't hyper focus like Psycho, I can't like fall into a like state where I can do nothing else but do that one thing. Since I can't do that, I literally cannot grind out resources. It is basically impossible for me. It is the most boring thing in the world, and I can't do it.
And if I'm interested in the game or I feel like I need to. Because, like, in Grounded, the reason why I got us so much of all the resources I got, and the reason why we're able to do so well so
we're
quickly.
Moving bases, Psycho. We're moving here. I forgot. I accidentally hit Y. I didn't mean to hit Y.
But the reason why I grinded so much without you guys to get shit so set up and grounded isn't necessarily because I wanted to play Grounded that much.
I know.
It was because you wanted to play Grounded.
I know.
I've honestly done the same thing in multiple games where I don't particularly enjoy a game, but I know someone that I play with enjoys it and wants to play it fairly often. So I'll go out of my way to get max level in that game while they're not on, so I can like streamline their playthrough.
Greetings and welcome to the stream. I would like to ask you, how do you say your name? Is it Luddy or Ludi? I would like to know how you say your name. Because I don't want to mispronounce your name. And if I'm mispronouncing it in both ways, just tell me. I'll find some way of punishing myself for doing that. Whether it's mentally or physically. I will probably
stab you.
Okay, thank you. I'm probably gonna call you Luddy because it's just how I read it. Okay, but welcome to the stream, and how are you tonight? As you're saying, Psycho, go ahead and continue.
Every time I put something in storage, my game freezes for a second, a literal entire second.
It's like, am I gonna crash? Is today the day? Juggernaut?
I don't need to kill it, so I'm going to whack the shit out of this one.
I'm coming.
I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to your marker, not mine. You're good.
We're doing...
Not really need help.
We're not really needing help. In fact, if... Actually, Psycho, I think your screenshots are still sent to me, so I'll look at them in a second. We basically have completed the game on every difficulty, including lethal, so we don't really need help. We're just having fun.
Yeah. We're just fucking around.
Feral, Psycho.
I got hit because I was looking at the fucking map.
Oh,
it's a normal feral. Kill him.
I will in a second, whenever I... Can I jump over the fence, please? Thank you.
Ooh.
I don't have a fast firing gun. I didn't realize that. Get away from me. It won't let me jump over the fence.
Yeah. Sorry, Fox, I'm not reading the message.
Give us a moment.
Because I'm literally one hit. Yeah, no, I'm so fucking hurt. My guy can't even actually dodge. He's doing the slow dodge. Ooh.
Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Games
I need to beat, but I'm just too bored. Plus, I started it.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Can I rest on the
understandable.
ladder? Is this
I
this is fine? Okay.
I tend to not play without Raging Sun in games because he really hates when he gets far behind me. But
Both
sometimes I
fine.
just hyper focus on a game way too
Called it
much.
a week, and then started playing Grounded, and haven't had so many games. I need to be close. Started it with my friend, and
Yeah, no.
always around. Yeah, I understand that, and it's just. But yeah, no, I understand that. That's something I've had to worry about and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and switch off of this character because this character's hurt, and I grabbed a bolt, like a bolt action rifle, and I was like, I'm gonna kill this freaking feral. That didn't happen. Thank you for the help, Psycho.
Yeah, you're good.
Screw that rifle.
Yeah,
And
no.
this character needs help.
I literally have so much stuff stored from how many worlds I've gone through on this community that putting something in my storage makes my game lag for a second, like completely freeze. And I have like 20 vehicles filled up with rucksacks.
Uh,
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I was one hit, but
it
again, that's not really a close call for me.
it wasn't really a close call because I could have ran back and gotten a different gun, and my people could have started killing the zombies that were there. We were right next to base, and even if we weren't right next to base, there were ladders and stuff we could climb on top of, so we were basically fine.
If
It falls into the line that we could have done that better by far. That was definitely some scuffed, but at the same
Well,
time,
normally I tend to pay more respect to juggernauts when I'm fighting them because they are an actual threat.
yeah,
But this time I was reading your chat while I was fighting it.
that is a good point.
Uh, it still died, but I took more damage than I should have.
Also, I'm on Dread Zone. If you're starting out, do not do what I just did by starting two things at once. This risk meter down here will screw you over if it gets too high. You will, like, your
Mm,
base will get raided, and if you are just starting out, that is not great. Take
it's
your
not
time,
that
mate.
bad on Dread.
It is for people who are just starting out. It's not as bad as a few others, that's for sure.
Dread Zone's easy mode. Actually, you're just going to be sitting here, right?
No, I was about to just finish off grabbing the stuff I needed to grab and gonna go do thing. Why?
Alright. I'm going to get in your car with you, and then I'm going to run and grab a drink.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to get in the car, and then actually, no, you need a gas can, don't you?
No, I can grab them. I got a few.
Okay. I'm just cool sitting in the car then.
Okay,
And run and grab a
I
drink.
got one.
I'll get more when we're back here next. Back in a minute.
Take your time. Boom, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I would like to say thank you for the offer, though, Ludi, because That is a very like nice thing to do. I love this community because this community is so kind to each other is I think a good way of phrasing it. I think. Welcome back. You did not miss much, just me driving. Which is not a pretty sight in most cases. I'm not bad at driving, as Psycho says, but I'm not the best in this game. And that one's dead. In this game, I would disagree. Like, in most games, driving is one of my favorite things to do because it's nice, chill. You aren't having to deal with a bunch of, like, people. Is he stuck? Come on, bud. Get in the car. Thank you. But in this game, driving is so, like, sporadic. You can slide all over the place and stuff like that. So I would have to disagree in this game. Looks like I'm about to repair the car, which is perfectly fine and understandable with how much I've ran into. Mysterious wandering trader. Yeah, driving in most video games is chill. Unless you are someone who literally cannot drive, like I am. And then it depends upon the video game. And the funnest part is, in real life, I cannot drive because I am legally blind. And possibly actually going blind in my left eye. So that's amazing. Doo-ba-doo. Oh. Oh, come on, please, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash.
I DC'd.
Oh, damn it.
Anyway,
First crash of the game, or first crash of the stream. We got an hour of gameplay.
Driving is not a chill thing in State of Decay when Jay's driving, because you don't know when he's going to run into a bloater and you're going to die.
Hey, I'm not that bad. I'm just not that good.
You're very bad.
You could
I'm
say
not that good, and I'm a lot better than
you
you.
could say I always know where the bloaters are at.
Yeah, in the vehicle with us.
The biggest problem with driving in State of Decay is because the host has to drive, or the host gets lag, and if the host gets lag, you have a chance of getting kicked.
No, everyone gets lag in general, period, when someone's driving. It's less lag for the host, which is why the host always drives.
Yeah. The problem with that is the host, in often cases, is probably not the best driver.
Unless I'm the host, which I'm never the host.
You're not the best driver either. You're just not a bad
In our
driver.
group, I am.
In our group, I would say D is the best driver. But he don't play this game.
He doesn't play State of Decay.
Like I said,
The only people that play
he don't
State of
play
Decay
this
are
game.
me, you, and Noah. Are you trying to say Noah's better than us at driving?
I think Noah purposely hits the freaking things. Yeah, that's basically how it is in some cases. Psycho is not the best at driving, period. He is actually pretty bad whenever it comes to most cases of driving. The problem is, he is the best out of our
Fucking lie.
friend group in this
That's
game.
a fucking lie.
Psycho,
I'm good at Need for Speed too. What?
your driving scares me.
That's the thing, though. I make driving interesting.
That's not good driving, then. Now, is
Yes,
it?
it is.
Join the world.
If I can make driving interesting without killing everyone in the vehicle,
I've never played Need for Speed.
it's fun. No, I'm the one that fucking plays Forza with Sun and D. Or played before they quit playing.
The games I have played are, for the most part, military-esque games, because that's basically what my family is. My grandfather was... Oh, you left the game. Joined and left. You may have to restart, like I did.
I did. It crashed to desktop twice so far.
Oh no. That's no good.
You know. No, if he's going to play Need for Speed, he either needs to go back and play the PlayStation Need for Speeds,
Couldn't do
or
that.
he needs to play. Where is it? It's over here. I'll let him borrow my Need for Speed game that I have. It's fucking amazing. It is. It's in here. It might not be in here.
Psycho, there's a juggernaut.
I'm not in the game.
I'll wait for you. I'm willing to. The problem is I'm not good at racing games. I've never been good at racing games. In fact, a couple of games that I do play and enjoy playing that involve racing are GTA and Saints Row. And I'm going to state this right now. Neither of those are racing games.
I can't find it. I can't find the Need for Speed that I own for the Xbox One. It was fun though. Yeah, I played.
Tell me whenever you're
I
joining.
played that Need for Speed for Xbox One. I can't remember what the name of it is, but I played it. I played Forza Horizon 4 and 5, and I played Motorsport 6, I think it was, but I didn't really like it, so I only played like 2 races and then quit.
Nah, whenever it comes to video games, I'm not really the best at racing games or shooter games. That's the problem. I'm good at survival games. I enjoy survival games on top of that, so that's like the gist of how I am with video games.
I prefer games tend to be more violent.
I can't disagree.
The like my favorite games are For Honor, Attack on Titan, and Warhammer Vermintide 2 specifically.
I mean, as long as you're having fun in the game, that's all that matters. The
Yeah, but the common theme for all of those games is they're all very gory.
just racing games have never been something I've been big into. And even whenever I did play a decent amount of racing games, it was back whenever I had a PlayStation 2 and we were doing split screen racing between me and my
Oh,
sibling.
the only racing game I've ever actually enjoyed playing was Crash
I'm
Racing.
getting in this so it gets rid of the thing. So just give me one moment.
Like, actually, legitimately, the only racing game I've ever played and enjoyed is Crash Racing. Need for Speed was good, but I didn't like playing it for too long. Fucking
Psycho,
Forza
can you put
Horizon 4 and 5, I
some
played
more?
with other
Can
people.
you put some more like gas cans in this?
Yeah. I'm mediocre at racing games. I'm not particularly bad, but I'm not particularly good either.
I would say the best I am at racing games, I can get a consistent last place.
You have military people in your game, Jay?
Let me check. The local rangers, I don't think they're military. Those are the alcoholics. The remnants, when injured, enclave. I don't know if they are military. That's the broker. So the broker's obviously not, and that's, yep. So no, question mark.
I was asking because I'm almost maxed out on influence again. I need to buy some shit. Gonna buy you a couple of ammo rucksacks. Yeah, dude, I love Crash Racing. I also loved
Crash Racing was
I
fun because back in the PlayStation 2 days I played it.
I forget what the name of the game was, but the one Crash game where you're fighting engine and you can
I
take
just
over
shot
fucking
him up
monsters
his I just shot him up
by
the
putting
nether
apple
region and
on
hit
their
him in the head.
face.
Oof. That had to be the most uncomfortable or most amazing way to die.
Yeah, those are probably my two favorite racing games.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
They're my favorite racing game and my other favorite Crash game.
Okay, we're going up here. I'm just gonna mark it to make sure. Oh, you're driving apparently. But no,
Mono again.
I don't know if you could consider that a double headshot or not. I definitely hit him in the nether region, but I don't know if I hit him in that part or the other part. Depending upon what part
What
I
gun
hit.
did you shoot him with?
I shot him with the AR-15.
Well, if you shot in that general area, you didn't just hit the head, you took out his entire pelvis.
Hang on, what bullets does it use again? 5.56. I don't think 5.56 does that. I think 7.62 does.
It's still a pretty fucking powerful gun.
That is true.
Are you going down this way?
Because it's easy to go down this way.
Yeah, but you gotta yeet off the cliff.
Yeah, and I keep on messing up that drop, and you yell at me every time I do, so.
Yeah, because you shouldn't fucking mess up that drop.
Okay. Let's, So an amazing base in this, if you want to see how all of the facilities for the Red Talon Daybreak thing works, there is a base right here that is amazing for that. What just happened? Okay.
A lot.
That happened apparently. I'm not bad at driving. That's no proof. Cats are good at driving, I swear. We are the best at driving.
Some are good at driving. You're not one of them. Oh, Juggernaut.
Reload.
You have a workshop?
No. Haven't made it yet. Okay, we just beat him to death. Okay, bud. Talk to me? Thanks, and you're welcome or whatever. Are you trading with him?
Trying to, but I think my game bugged.
Would you like me to hit you with a car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my game bugged.
Yeah, we're gonna hit you with the car.
It fixed.
That's good. Where'd the other guy
Partially.
go? He's gone. He's
I
just...
was trying to trade with him. He had a medicine textbook I was going to buy.
Oof.
When you hit me with the car, it opened up his inventory again because I was frozen trying to load into his inventory. You hit me with the car and it loaded up, but it wouldn't let me buy anything.
Okay, give me one moment. I'll read your message. Just gonna get to a safe spot first.
What? That's a funny thing to say after he hits me with the car.
What'd you say? Just wanted to say that I'm happy to be part of your streams and always a lot of fun. Thank you. No, thank you. Because... And yes, Psycho is right. That is funny to say right after I hit Psycho with a car. But no, thank you though. Because you make streams so much more fun.
Honestly, yeah, because if you didn't exist, we wouldn't have anyone to talk to.
That's mean but true.
What do you mean that's mean?
It is
You're
mean.
boring as shit. I don't want to talk to you. I like talking to folks.
But, nah, freaking the 4 people who normally show up to my streams don't normally talk. And one of them is Psycho. So...
I will fully admit, though, the only reason why I show up to your streams is so I can talk to Fog. Wait, go back.
Let me guess.
I think I saw 3 ferals.
Feral Horde?
I think. It was just a regular Ford with
Where'd it
ferals
go?
in it. Well, you know what to do. Honk honk.
Open the doors! Let's see. I see him. He going.
Fucking off.
He's going.
That's funny.
And he's just gone. But no, thank you for like coming to the streams, participating, because yes, I would still be streaming and I'd still be doing the stupid stuff I do, and Psycho would probably still be getting on to me and stuff. But the streams are a lot more entertaining when people talk and chat, and just having someone like you who actually comes and basically says hi and basically tells us to do random stupid stuff makes the streams so much more fun for us. It makes it so much more entertaining for you and everyone else who happens to watch randomly. So I am always appreciative to you and a few others who happen to stop by and talk randomly. So thank you, and I'm glad you have so much fun. I don't know where I would be without the people who like have helped me, and you are definitely one of them that has helped me actually stick around in this streaming thing. Come on, Isby.
Ow, motherfuckers.
What's going on?
I'm at 0 HP right now. And I'm trying to refuel the car, but they won't quit whacking me.
That's great.
I have no red to my health bar. I'm at literally 2 HP, 2 out of 204.
We're at home. Let's go get you some healing if you don't have any on you.
No, I don't. It's just a dread zone. Why do I need to carry healing with me?
I meant from looting it, for the most part.
What the fuck? You said that my game froze, and then we launched like fucking javelin throw through a tree, through the fucking car there, into the parking space.
Yes. Good. Okay. Let's see. No bullets for those. So let's see. What do I have bullets for? That and that. Okay.
It pretty much is. The reason why I don't care to take healing with me is because on the off chance I do get damaged enough to down, it's easy enough to spam A to get back up, and it heals you up to full health when you stand up anyway. Or not full, but half health.
I'm pretty sure it heals you up to a quarter, but don't quote me on that. Psycho's probably done at least less than I have, and he's probably still more knowledgeable than me. Funnily enough.
You have a workshop.
Crafting it right now.
Good, because my shit's about to break.
How long is it gonna take? It's probably gonna take like 4 minutes. Is this your family somehow now? Because I did not sign up to be part of this family.
Yeah.
Come on, Psycho. What's up?
This character has sprained wrist, missing chunk of flesh, neck injury, flesh wound, sprained ankle, and trauma, and scrapes, and has -6 fatigue.
Ah, that's great.
And I have no missing max HP or max stamina. Still my seat.
Who else? Oh, dude needs to do his loyalty mission. We'll come back to you, Eric. We'll come back to you.
Once fucking Hunter actually fucking recovers,
Healing
I'll
items.
switch to him.
Healing items for me and Psycho are optional.
Mostly for me.
Psycho's normally the one getting into most of the fights, so I'm normally in the background anyways. Oh, come on. There we go.
Is that an insult or a compliment?
Take it how you take it. You can take it as an insult.
Are you calling me violent? I'll kill you if you're calling me violent.
Proving my point, mate. Take it how you take it.
How'd you hit a fucking rock? How'd you hit a giant ass fucking rock?
I was holding the brake and it didn't stop.
You disappoint me. Why are there plague zombies?
What?
Why are there plague zombies?
Because this area has plague zombies? I don't know. Yeah, no, he is his gamer tag, 100%. He has always been his gamer tag.
What? No. Me? Never. I'm perfectly normal.
Normal for your gamer tag. Why does it sound
No,
like
it wasn't
Christmas
just
music?
aiming a gun at you. You're imagining things.
Why does the music sound like Christmas music? I have other music playing, so it's probably hard to hear for you, Fox Soul, but the game music sounds a little bit like Christmas music to me. Cool.
Yeah. Let's just say in Grounded, early on before Jay started trying to max out all of his fucking mutations, I was pretty much the reason why we got attacked every single time we logged in.
Pretty much. And once I max out my final mutation, Psycho will continue to be the one we get reason why we get attacked. I would love it if the scarab beetles decided to attack us, because then we'd get so many shells.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
Hey, it's a screamer. Come on. Thank you. Just sway back into the area for me to shoot you in the head. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Hey, if you want to, you can play with us. We're planning on doing a the hardest difficulty soon, just for the fun of it. Right, Psycho?
E
And we're willing to stream it. Willing to. We're probably not going to force it as a stream world, because there's no point in doing that. Grounded has plenty of people streaming their entire journeys through it. Streaming part of ours is fine. Now we just wait.
Is your ship built yet?
Don't know. Let's go to here first.
Motherfucker.
Grounded is really fun, but the thing is, me and Psycho don't find it as challenging anymore ever since we hit the point that we're at now. So it is definitely going to be fun to go out of our way to do the hardest difficulty. Did you knock? No? Okay.
That's the thing that upsets me. I play challenging games, but hyper focus on games I find challenging to the point where they're not challenging anymore, and then they bore me. Like, I love playing Dark Souls 3. My favorite game ever. It ruined other Souls games for me, and ruined itself for me because I got so good at Dark Souls 3 that Elden Ring, Sekiro, Dark Souls 1 and 2 weren't challenging anymore because I was so used to playing Dark Souls games.
And then there's Weeb Souls that I like,
Oh, game, yeah.
which Psycho said it was a bit challenging at first, but that it got really boring really fast.
Yeah, because it was slightly different. But also wasn't that... Ooh, I trade with you, I can. It was slightly different at first, but then got pretty fucking boring, because, yeah.
Hey, random gamer, how's it going? We're doing pretty good. How about you?
Dude, if
Welcome
you
to the
ever want to
stream.
hang with Dark Souls 3, just let me know.
We're just having a chill stream, talking about random stuff. Nothing in particular, but everything at the same time. Hey, some more bullets. This is a bullet guy.
But seriously, I, again, I can help you out in Dark Souls 3 as well if you want. I'm on, with my main character I've been playing on recently, I'm on New Game 7. I also have a max level character, but
Psycho, do
yeah,
you mind buying the other two rucksacks for me? So I don't have to look for bullets later. Because I have a feeling like I'm gonna actually use those. Since I will be
got a bit.
having a thing. Coming? Okay. Thank you. But nah, we're planning on doing a few things on Grounded still. We do still have plans to continue playing it. We aren't gonna stop. But it is definitely something Psycho's already slowed down on because there's nothing challenging for him. So basically I think what's gonna happen is we're going to go ahead and finish off the mixers for the world we're currently in. We're going to get the stuff to 100% it, and then we're going to quote-unquote beat it. I'm going to make a copy of the world, but we're going to quote-unquote beat it, and with it being quote-unquote beat, we're going to start the new world with the highest difficulty, and seeing how that goes. I'll still have a copy of the old world, so if me and Psycho want to, we can still play on it and continue doing stuff. And I'll stream the old world if people actually ask, but it's basically just going to be a WoW mode playthrough at that point. If I stream it. There's always the chance that I'll stream other games in its place. Until me and Psycho feel comfortable streaming it. Right, Psycho?
I don't know if I want to equip the Juggernaut Master Hunter.
Well, you don't have to equip it to him. You can equip it to anyone. Or you can just say that you ripped it off of Juggernaut's head and now it's just something you keep on you that you don't necessarily wear.
The game fucking freezes
It's going
so hard when I put anything in storage.
It is going to be hard, but the thing with WoMo is tongue twister. The thing with WoW mode is it is a hard difficulty that I think is actually going to be good due to the amount of different type of enemies there are in the game. Unlike some games where it says this is a hard difficulty and it makes the games or makes the enemies more bullet spongy, but there aren't as many different types of enemies to go up against. Like freaking Saints Row and stuff. Saints Row has basically the same enemy type 4 different times over. Hey, I get negative to shooting experience. I'm okay with that. Psycho, there's a Juggernaut on the map. Do you want it?
Hmm? Where?
He is right here. I'll go with you. Why, thank you, Marsh. Why is your name a place? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna judge. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. Where? Where's the feral? I'm gonna go kill the feral so it doesn't interrupt you. That's not even what's snapping.
Oh, because I'm fatigued, it takes fucking forever to regen stamina.
That is a armored zombie horde. Not the greatest thing with someone who has pinpoint accuracy to headshots. I'll wait
He
for Psycho.
insta-grabbed me.
I'll wait for Psycho to get done before I start.
He's insta-hitting me. I think I'm getting lag.
You probably are because of this armored zombie horde. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. He is back, and he is by far the best.
What?
Pumpkin Man is back.
Ow. Ooh, the Juggernaut actually downed me. He might have just executed me. Yeah, he did. Well, fuck.
I tried. I tried to save you.
There goes Prince.
I tried to save you. I did.
That sucks.
You good? Are you angry about that?
Fine. I'm slightly disappointed at the lag, but
What the hell did you shoot him with?
he was literally already fucking dead. I had to hit him 2 more times and he would have been down.
Yeah, the heads go pop. I'm actually really upset that Psycho lost a character, but that wasn't of any control of me. I couldn't have really done anything to help out with that. I shot and it wasn't doing anything, and then I stabbed and it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, I don't know why, for some reason, you can be interrupted when you're doing takedowns. Zombies can hit you and kill you during it, but once they start trying to do a takedown, you can't interrupt them.
I should have had a freaking sword or something on me, because then I would have been able to actually help out.
See, I'm going back to my world to get a new demo.
Okay. That was your demo guy?
Yeah, that was the fucking plague heart killer.
Okay. Take your time. Get him as much as you can. Or get as good of a one as you can. You know what I mean.
Yep.
Psycho's not as upset as I am, because Psycho has had this happen a couple times where lag takes a character from him that he should have been fine and everything.
No, I'm not really upset because lag and I was fucking around on stream. If we were actually legitimately trying to do a run and I lost my character, I'd be really pissed off right now.
But this was just something that happened. It sucks, but it happens. And I'm upset because I tried to save him, but I didn't have a more powerful weapon. I had a weapon that has a lot of bullets, but doesn't shoot very hard. So, yeah. Hey, Mickey wants to talk.
No, once a character dies, they're permadead.
Yeah, no, they're gone. That character's dead.
I have to get a new character, but I'm going to try and get one with... The character's going to have demolitions, because I need demolitions for my community. I'm going to try and get one with
Psycho,
mostly the same stats as
were you able
well.
to loot his body, or do you need me to?
I did.
Okay. So the biggest problem with how Psycho's character died, there was no preventing that. that was a Plague Juggernaut, so they already take more damage. And then on top of that, the Plague Juggernaut grabbed him. That wasn't like a feral grabbing him, because if a feral would have grabbed him, I could have shot the feral and it would have stunned it. But due to it being a Plague Juggernaut, it kind of was... There was no saving that character. That character was basically dead the second he got grabbed. Which is the worst thing.
I can't do it right now.
You can't do it right now? What's...
Too many communities on the map.
What about that latest one? Can you go and get rid of them?
Yeah.
Pretty much. You know what? I'll show you how it works. Let me... I don't want to end the mission, though. I can get the mission back. Let's find someone who I don't care much for. Ooh.
I know I've lost my Plague Heart Killer before. There's someone new to the community, specifically to this community. If it was Hunter that had died, I'd probably not play the game again, because he's my favorite character from my very first community.
Which is also the reason why Psycho doesn't mess around with Hunter. When Psycho's playing as Hunter, Psycho's playing as Hunter. So real quick...
Yeah, Hunter's also the one that I've not fought the Juggernauts on every difficulty on. And all of them were actually in Jay's game with the lag I get from not being a host.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you real quick what happens when you go and you basically lose a character. I don't really care for this character. This character has a bunch of negatives, such as often the target of conflict, minus carrying capacity, negative the standing. Basically, they're not great. They're not a great character. So, if I just go over here, this is going to give me a huge morale penalty, though. And there we go. This is what happens. If you get downed, you can spell May to get back up. Apparently you can jump before you actually are fully downed. So I got back up. The problem is I'm still getting damaged, and now they're dead. That character is dead. You can see them on the ground, and they just stood back up. Now, that sucks, but the worst part about it is that character still has what's on them. And because that character can walk around, they could easily screw me over if they had something really good on them. So let me go over here. Here they are. Hey, how's it going? And... okay, come on. Basically, they're a full-fledged zombie now. And you have to kill them. So, let's just do that real quick. Boom. They're dead. And then you loot them. And that right there, as you just saw down at the bottom of the screen where my character said, "Don't worry, I'll take good care of your stuff." Mind you, I'm probably going to scrap this. This is a rusty screwdriver. But that right there, basically, the characters, they liked this person. They interacted with this person. This was part of their family. This was someone they loved. I just killed them
Yeah.
for no. I killed them for no reason. But this
It
was.
won't let me threaten the community, so I can't get rid of them right now.
But because that happened, let me go back to my community, and you get to see the ever special thing called consequences for your actions. So you can see there's a horde over there. That's whatever. It is sad. But real quick, if I go to my actual community screen, we'll ignore that screen for now. Right here, in the morale. This is the morale. Recent death in the community for everyone. Everyone's sad about this. It will last 30 minutes, and it is basically, it's guaranteed to. Didn't it used to last an hour, Psycho?
Mm.
Either way, there's that. And then we go to this screen. There's the character. I can apparently send them to Legacy Pool. But here's the character. They're replaced with a gravestone. And after so long, that gravestone will be removed from this area and will be put in the very back of the screen. And the amount of people who die in your community will just be sitting back there. So let's say everyone in my community but this character dies. I'll have 3 gravestones right here up until the point where they can all sit back there. And basically, they're forever basically in your community. Even though they are dead, they will forever be part of your community just as a gravestone in the back. And then, I'm not going to actually do this, but if you wanted to get rid of a character without killing them, you can mark them for exile. I'm not doing this, but I'm just showing you what you can do. And basically, I come up to this character, I talk to him, I can exile, and then with the exile, there's that. Cancel. If someone gets Blood Plague, yeah, it is dark. But if someone gets Blood Plague, there's another thing that can happen. If you cannot cure them, they will become a zombie at your base, and they will attack people at your base. But if you cannot cure them, and you want to basically put them out of their misery without exiling them, because exiling them is basically guaranteeing they're going to become a zombie, you can shoot them in the head. You can just take them out to pasture. You can old yeller it and just take them out. And it is the saddest scene in this game, by far. The only scene I would think is even remotely sadder in this game is if your community gets overrun and you lose your entire community. Yep, we're all going to miss having her around. I just basically gave all of my people depression for no reason. I normally exile the people who I'm not keeping, because it guarantees that they're going to find another community, or you can basically assume they're going to find another community. The only problem is I take everything except for a rusty screwdriver off of them, and I basically just do that. And then there's the other option. Let's say I wanted to get rid of Eric, but because Eric is my favorite on this community, I don't want to do anything. First off, I'd have to demote him as leader. Second off, there's another option other than exile survivor, if you can see it down at the bottom. So this is exile. Cancel. This is send survivor to legacy pool. You can send them to the legacy pool, and basically they leave the community of their own volition instead of basically you exiling them. This is them moving on from the community. They can always come back to the community after that. So basically, that's the 3 ways of getting rid of someone. Them dying, you having to kill them, / exile them, and such. There's another Juggernaut on the map. Gosh dang it.
Oh.
Psycho, are you going to join again, or are you going to continue on your world for a bit?
I'm switching. It's getting boring.
Okay.
I'm still going to be reading, streaming shit, though, so.
Well, we can switch games. I don't mind. I've had a 2-hour
I don't
stream.
really know what.
I've had a 2-hour stream, and this on Sundays I don't mind ending stream early and stuff like that because it's cold and I have other stuff to do on Sundays.
Yeah. I don't mind if you want to switch games. I couldn't really care less. I loaded up Overwatch to fuck around in Genji Ball for a bit, but if you want to do something else, I'm fine with it.
Either way, that's basically how this game works as an in general thing. I'm gonna go ahead and save it, or there's no save, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off over there. There is a thing. If you can like close out of the game fast enough, this does not work for multiplayer. If you join someone on multiplayer, it does not work. But if you are in your own world and someone dies and you can close the game fast enough, you might not have that saved and you might be able to save your character. In multiplayer, that does not work because it saves everything you do whenever someone is in your world. If someone is in your world, it is going to save what happens. So the second your character dies or one of their characters die, it is basically saved, auto-saved. But if you're quick enough, you can basically save yourself from heartache on a single-player world. I don't recommend doing it. I personally think losing a character is part of the game, and it should be basically accepted. But hey, I'm not your mother. Do what you wish. Either way, I don't know if my model's been working the entire time. I think I'm going to end that here for now. Mainly because, as I said, I've streamed for 2 hours, and it's 2 hours is what I like to do on the weekends. I was going to stream longer if Psycho came back, but if he didn't come back, I was planning on ending it anyways. Sad note to end on, but a informational note, something to keep in mind, and basically just keep in mind that you're going to lose characters. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad to hear you're doing fine. I hope your girlfriend recovers. Spilling water on you is not great, and it can leave lasting burns. Just try to stay safe. You have a good one. Thank you for stopping by, Random Gamer. I appreciated having you in stream, and hope to see you again. Everyone have a wonderful day, and until next time, this is bye-bye.
Bye.